What's going on, y'all? You already know what it is. Your boy Narcolepsy Boy 94 aka Malik. Back here again. We're going to give you my predictions for the Royal Rumble match tomorrow night. Give you my predictions on the men and the women's. I'm not going to cover anything else but the Royal Rumble matches itself, the men's and the women's matches. I'm going to give you my winners for both matches. Some surprises that I feel like is going to happen. You know, there's always good vibes when, the Royal Rumble comes around. Surprise entrances come out. People come back. So I'm going to give you my predictions on those. I'm going to tell you who I think is gonna win, but I'm gonna tell you who I really want to win. So stay tuned. Here we go. All right, y'all. So let's start with the women's Royal Rumble match. I hope this match starts off the show. I think one Royal Rumble match should start the show, one should end the show. The men's has obviously been built to be bigger this year, so I think the women's should start the show. They've only announced a handful of women, maybe like 6 or 7 at the most. So my prediction on this one, I got 2 in my head. I got Shayna Baszler and Sasha Banks. If Ronda Rousey comes back, she's definitely going to win. No question. If she comes out at number 30, she'll win. But I don't know if she's really coming back. There hasn't been any rumors out there that, she could possibly be coming back. I know that before she left, she said she wanted to start a family and have a kid and everything. So who knows when she's going to come back to wrestling, right? But if she does show up at the Royal Rumble, Ronda Rousey will win. But since, she hasn't been announced and everything, we don't really know if she's going to come out. Let's just, not include her in this. I'm going to go with Shayna Baszler to take the win here.
Dangerous style here to WWE. Her MMA background comes into play each and every time she's in the ring.
I wouldn't be shocked if Sasha Banks won because I did hear rumors about her and Bayley possibly working at WrestleMania. So I could definitely see that happening. But I'm going to go Shayna Baszler for the win here. I think she's going to face Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. I think it's a big enough match that people will be invested into. Shayna Baszler is not the NXT champion anymore. She was NXT champion for damn near about a year, over a year, like almost 2 years. So I'm gonna say Shayna Baszler gets the win here. Don't know what number she comes out. Maybe she comes out like number 25 or something, maybe around there. But I'm gonna say Shayna Baszler takes the dub for the women's Royal Rumble match. All right, now let's go to the men's Royal Rumble match. I'm actually excited for this one myself. A lot of people have their own opinions about this one. I actually am okay with them having Brock Lesnar in this match. I wish it had been for the championship. I think it would make more sense if the title was on the line, because then whoever eliminates him, you can easily set up a match to face him at WrestleMania, and he drops the belt, and you don't have him defend the belt at WrestleMania. But it's whatever. I get why he's in the match. Brings a kind of an aura to the match. You know what I mean? He's coming out number 1. Don't think Brock's winning. Whoever eliminates Brock definitely will be facing Brock at WrestleMania, which will probably be Cain Velasquez, and it'll be for the championship. That's the only reason I don't want to be. I wish this match was for the title, because I don't want to see Cain versus Brock for the title. If they're gonna do Cain versus Brock, I'm a huge UFC fan myself, so I'm cool with that. But it makes it for the championship. Cain doesn't deserve a championship match. You know what I mean? There's plenty of other people on the roster that deserve a championship match over him. So, with predictions for this match, I'm going with Roman Reigns.
Well, wait a minute! There he is! Roman Reigns is going to WrestleMania!
I think Roman Reigns faces The Fiend at WrestleMania for the Universal Championship. I just can't see anybody else winning. I really would love to see Drew McIntyre win, or Kevin Owens. Either of the two would be fine, but if I had to pick between the two, I would love to see Drew McIntyre win. I would love to see him win. I just don't see it happening. I don't see them giving it to Drew. I would love to see Drew win, but I can't see Drew getting the victory here. I think he might come down in the Final 4 maybe, but as overall, I'm going to go with Roman Reigns to win. The match will start off easily. Brock will dominate the Rumble for the first few entrances, and then until Cain Velasquez comes out, he's going to pretty much dominate everybody else until that first big entrance comes out where he has to, get past that roadblock, and Velasquez will probably be that guy. So that's pretty much how it's going to go. But I'm excited for this one. I want to see some surprise entrances in there. I want to see some cool moments. I really would love to see a moment between John Morrison and Kofi Kingston. Both guys are in the match, and, Kofi Kingston has done a lot of cool stuff in the Royal Rumble, lately about saving himself. He did a handstand once. He took JBL's chair once and did hopping with the chair, jumped from the barricade to the ring. He's done all type of cool stuff. Some people forget 2011 Royal Rumble. John Morrison was the first guy to do that, because when he was going to get eliminated, he jumped on the barricade like Spider-Man. He jumped on the barricade and hung on the barricade, and then he did got on top of the barricade and he walked, and then jumped on the steel steps and got himself back into the match. And then he left WWE after, you know. So I would like to see a cool moment between those two. I think that'd be pretty dope to see something between Morrison and Kingston in the match. But gut feeling that says Roman Reigns is going to win the 2020 Royal Rumble in Houston. Don't know if people are going to be feeling it. You know, he hasn't been getting booed because they haven't put him in the main event spot since he came back from leukemia cancer. So I don't know how people are really going to feel about it, but it's going to happen at some point. I think Roman Reigns is going to get the dub at the Royal Rumble and go on to face The Fiend at WrestleMania. Alright, now last but not least, let's get to some surprises. Royal Rumble's always been full of some surprises, and this is what makes the Royal Rumble so cool. This is what makes it my favorite pay-per-view of the year, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to come out when that 10 o'clock counts down from 10 to 0 and that buzzer goes off. You don't know who's coming out next. The women, I would like to see a couple of surprises for the women. You know, I mean, I think it'd be cool to see maybe like Candice Michelle or Victoria. You know, two women from back in the Ruthless Aggression era. I'd love to see maybe something like that. NXT people will be cool. I would love to see like Toni Storm. Let's see, Io Shirai would be cool to see in there. Bianca Belair would be really cool. I would love to see Bianca Belair in the Royal Rumble. I think she'd be a great spot in there. Maybe somebody like Piper Niven from NXT UK too. That'd be cool. You know, to see her make a spot in there. Nia Jax. You know, we haven't seen her in a while. You know, maybe she makes a pop-up return. Maybe Nia Jax makes a little pop-up return in there. Can't think of really anybody else. Maybe Mickie James. Maybe we haven't seen Mickie James in a while. You know, she's been off TV for a while. Naomi's been off TV for a while too. Maybe Naomi comes back. So maybe those right there could be, you know, those could be something there. Definitely people from NXT will be in there for sure. But the two big ones, I think Candice Michelle Victoria would be pretty cool. Maybe Stacy Keibler. I don't know. Let's just throw one out there. I can't think of anybody else. That would be pretty cool to see something like that. AJ Lee, you know, a lot of people have been buzzing about AJ Lee. That would be cool. I highly doubt that would happen. I get maybe like a 5% chance, but AJ Lee would be pretty freaking cool to see come out in the Royal Rumble. I'm not gonna lie, she would get a monster pop. It would be one of the biggest pops you ever heard.
Oh, what a night! What? AJ Lee's back!
And of course, if she comes out, people will be speculating about CM Punk if she comes out. So I'm gonna say those for the women. I'm gonna say this is just. I'm not gonna say. I'm just gonna say those are the predictions for the women. Those are just names I'll throw out there. For the men's, you gotta give me Matt Riddle and Brock Lesnar in the ring. Matt Riddle has always been talking trash about Brock Lesnar. Always said he wants to retire Brock. You got to give me Matt Riddle and Brock Lesnar in the ring.
Weight of the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 216 pounds.
And you got to give me Keith Lee.
Moment maker and the game changer.
Got to give me Keith Lee and Brock Lesnar too. You got to make it work somehow. So I'm going to say Matt Riddle, Keith Lee, definitely in the Rumble. I would love to see Tommaso Ciampa into the Royal Rumble for the men. Maybe Velveteen Dream makes a comeback. Who knows? Some guys from UK, maybe like Walter or Tyler Bate from NXT UK. That would be pretty cool to see. Finn Balor, you know, he's in the NXT now. Maybe it'd be cool to see him make a little pop-up for the men's Royal Rumble. Surprise entrances. I don't really have anybody to think of. I know a lot of people say CM Punk, but I just don't see CM Punk coming back in that. I would love it. I would love it, and he would get a monster pop too, but I just don't see it. It's just hard for me to see something like that. I can see John Cena showing up.
What? Wait a minute! What the hell? What is this? It's John Cena!
I can see Cena coming back. A lot of people are saying Edge will be coming back in the Royal Rumble.
You think you know him?
Holy! What? Oh my! The rated R superstar!
Well, there's been a lot of speculations about, you know, he's went down to Pittsburgh and he's been cleared to come back and he's going to be making a surprise entrance in the Royal Rumble. I'm going to go off the record and say Edge will be in the Royal Rumble. I think Edge will make an appearance in the Royal Rumble. He'll probably come out when Brock Lesnar is in the ring by himself, and Edge will get a monster pop so he can do his full entrance, and Edge will come in the ring. Him and Brock will do the thing, and then Brock will throw Edge over the top rope, and Brock will get booed tremendously. It will get more heat on Brock because people, they want Brock to be hated, so that will get him more heat by throwing out Edge. So I think that will happen in that match. So I'm going with that right there. I can't really see it. I don't really see anything else big happening. But you never know. I mean, the Royal Rumble can happen. Anything can happen in the Rumble, so you never really know. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Edge will come back. I don't see CM Punk coming back, but I think those would be some cool surprises. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up. Royal Rumble's tomorrow. Don't miss it. Don't miss the Worlds Collide show tonight for NXT UK. Let me know. I want to see you guys. What do you guys think about some surprises? Let me know what surprises you guys think is going to happen and you guys think is going to pop up.